I didn't do my massive members goal. Oh no. I didn't change it to 0 again, chat. What we did, however, do, we did get to the end of another week.
Yay!
We made it to the end of another week, team. We all made it to the end of another week. Everyone pat yourselves on the back like that.
Drawing straight lines is really hard.
That's why we have rules. Anyway, good evening, wonderful people. Welcome back to the channel. Thank you so much for joining us on this fine Friday. I say fine, we are getting battered with weather here tonight. It is noisy and loud, and you can hear it through the windows. And I'm fucking glad I'm in the warm. Welcome back to the channel. Thank you so much for joining us. It is the end of the first week in December. We have finally got there. It has been a fucking long one for me this week. I am utterly wiped and exhausted. We'll talk about that in just a moment. But it's also December. It's also Christmas month, which means for After Dark, I'm going to have a drink.
Me too.
I don't know if your herbal tea matches my mead.
Oh, it
unless
does.
there's the kind of herbs that you're not supposed to have in tea.
My herbal tea. Me and my herbal tea have a very special relationship. You and that mead. That's
A special relationship.
10 a penny over there.
This is not Lancashire Mead Company. I lied. This is Nidhogger Mead Company. ! Mead in the chat gives you a discount code. You can get 5% off any of your orders. This was, spoiler alert, surprise, surprise. This was sent to me free of charge to entice me to get more of you to go and buy their mead. I do also love it, and I've had this already from a couple of people. When I do get your screenshots of your orders of mead from Nidhogger with the discount code applied, you're amazing. If you order it, send me a screenshot. You guys are awesome. Tonight we are starting the blueberry and blackcurrant, which is just great. I'm saving my sour cherry because it's my favourite, and I feel like we need to use the Christmas stuff over the Christmas streams,
Okay.
right? Because it's Christmas stuff. So, hey, you wonderful humans, I'm fucked. We've had 3 days this week of silly o'clock in the morning start. Well, it's not silly o'clock for most people, but it is silly o'clock when you then finish at 11 at night.
Nice.
3 of those days. Wednesday we had a work from home day, but that's a lot of a bottle. It's fine. Wednesday we had a work from home day, which was still quite tiring actually. And then today my electrician didn't turn up until gone 5 o'clock. So I got home at what, 7-ish, 6:30.
I don't
So
even know actually. I think you just sort of breeze in with the draft at some point before midnight.
It's good. If you are a member of the channel, if you have a green name right now, you can, in fact, go and check the behind-the-scenes video that was posted this morning about the progress so far for Hobby Whores. And I'm really pleased with it. I'm really fucking pleased with it. It's amazing. And not only that, but we actually have some content to talk about this Warhammer raid. Do we talk about the guard detachment tonight for an After Dark stream? Or do we save that one for Monday because it's hobby related and we just talk nonsense because it's Friday night? You tell me, chat. You tell me. In the meantime, hopefully you've all had a wonderful week yourselves. Hopefully you've got some nice things planned this weekend, especially as we enter the festive period. I've got football tomorrow and a nice meal out with some friends in the evening. And then on Sunday, we're off to the land of Stabby Stab to go see Lucy's family. So it's just nice Christmassy stuff, isn't it? Yeah. Floor. Oh my God. It is starting to take shape. We're starting to talk about launch weekends and dates.
Ooh, so
I'm not saying anything.
okay.
Because we've not confirmed anything.
Okay.
Because we also had a meeting this afternoon, referenced Das website. That's also now a couple of weeks away from launch. It's all it's all coming up Millhouse. It's all coming up Millhouse. It's getting there. We're getting there slowly. It's happening. I'm so fucking pleased with it. I'm going to be honest.
I'm not going to lie to you.
Yeah. The comments, by the way, on the video that I put up there this morning is fucking incredible. People have talked about with the video it giving them goosebumps.
Ah.
Because I had the music play, I had the Space Marine music playing over all the speakers, and I started outside, and then I went in the back door with the music player. Like, so good.
Every time there's a bit more progress to Hobby House, I forget what the room used to look like.
Yeah. I forget that I've been building it for less than 50 days.
Yeah.
And it's where it is. I'm fucking, honestly.
Is that a good time frame?
I think chat, tell me. You tell me. I think I'm smashing it out quick sharp. Honestly, yes, and thank you for the one gifted. I think I'm smashing it out quick sharp, but keep it fun. We've been waiting a whole week for rules content from GW. Waiting a couple more days to discuss it won't hurt. It will still only be new rules on Monday. Yeah, I mean, unless there's like perhaps, you know, another detachment on Saturday and Sunday and Monday. But I think it's after dark, isn't it? Chatting nonsense is the way forward, probably. Here we go. Yeah, it's you know, I honestly legitimately genuinely believe, sadly the mead company don't send out of England. Oh really? Oh, that's a shame. I honestly firmly believe that we're doing a hell of a job, and it's happening quite quickly, and the level of progress that's being made is, it's honestly, I just got done doing a house remodel with similar updates. It took me 60 days. Oops, I meant 90 days. Okay, 60 days would have made me feel a bit bad. Whole house. 90 days would feel a bit better. There is new detachments in the next 5 days, is there? Lib smashing it out quick since 1999. Before then, Chris. Complacent Mushroom, thank you for the one gifted. It's going to be a long old night, chat, if everyone just drops one for us. Luce and I will still be sat here at 2 in the morning. Come on, chat. Do you mean England or the UK? What do you mean? What for? Oh, they won't send out of the UK, is what he probably means. It looks absolutely amazing. I can't wait. Yeah, amazing progress in such a short space of time. Bloody slave driver. I mean, I have been cracking a whip. To be fair, is the cherry one the best one to try? The cherry one's my favourite one of all time, Des. If you like summer fruits and fruity kind of flavours and a bit of sour at the same time, it's just my favourite drink. It's my favourite alcoholic drink in the fucking world, the sour cherry one. So my personal preference is that one, right? Better suited for a Liam and Joe show. I mean, it does give us content, so, you know. Solid Games Workshop rules is all about the floor, baby. Right, we have to, I don't know if he's in chat or he's a fucking sleep, but we have to actually doff one's cap to young Mr. the Deeks, as he's known on YouTube. Because he, when we came online a month or so ago and talked about the flooring quote, he is a person who reached out to me privately and he went, "What the fuck?" And I was like, "Yeah." He said, "Can I see the quote?" I was like, "Of course you can." So I sent him the details and he went, "Yeah, mate, they're trying to have your pants down."
Yeah.
I was like, okay. And he went through it with me and where he thinks they're trying to have our pants down and why things are why things should be different, etc. And I was like, and he lives many miles away in Plymouth or Plymouth, right? And I was like, the Americans call it, isn't it? Plymouth. And I was like, you don't want to, you know, come and do it. And he was like, no. I was like, you sure? He went, maybe. And then we chatted a bit. And then he was like, let me put together a quote. I was like, okay. So he did. He put together a quote. And I was like, I'm comfortable with that quote, Sam. Are you? And he was like, oh, I'll talk to Mrs. Deeks, which he did. And then he came down on Monday morning and started laying the floor for us. And my God, did that man put in a fucking shift.
Yeah.
Right? So if you appreciate Deeks, gift 5 or 1 even. And the reason why I say that, because he turned up at Monday about 1 o'clock because he drove down that morning from Plymouth. Right? He stayed until 9:30 in the evening. He was in before me on Tuesday. He left at like 9:30 in the evening. He was in before me. He was in all day Wednesday. Left sometime in the evening. He was in before me again on Thursday at like 8:30, and he left at 4 a.m. this morning. Right? He then was back in again this morning before I turned up, so he could say goodbye.
Oh, did he? How much sleep did he get?
3.5 hours last night.
No, that's not enough.
To then drive back to Plymouth, and I was like, please make sure you let me know you're back safe. Please take multiple stops. Stop for fuel, stop for fresh air.
Yeah.
Take your time. If a 3.5 hour journey turns into a 4.5 hour journey, but you get back safely, it was worth it. And what a fucking hero.
Did he let you know he got back safe?
He did, yeah. Gave me 3 rings.
Oh.
Yeah. Yeah. What an utter fucking legend. And he absolutely smashed it out as well. And it looks fucking great. There is a bit of the main flooring, as you saw in the video, is not finished. That's not because of his fault. That's because we ran out of materials, because the original lunatic who quoted us 17 grand clearly couldn't measure either. So yeah, it is what it is. I can do the rest. I couldn't do the complicated part around the bar, and I couldn't do some of the complicated part around the doors. He's done all that. Utter fucking hero. So thank you. Thank you, White, for the one gifted. Thank you, Christopher Sam for the PlayStation, Gloucester for the one gifted membership. What a fucking hero, honestly. What a guy. What a man. And now it's starting to transform. So the rest of the floor tiles should turn up next week on Wednesday, which means probably next Thursday, Friday, or depending on what time it turns up on Wednesday, I'm going to be laying floor tiles. And it's not the easiest thing in the world. You're on your knees the whole time. It's sore. It's hard work.
But it looks so good now.
It looks really fucking good now. It looks really good. I'm so fucking excited. I'm so excited. I left my electrician this evening with a key and alarm fob currently running all the mains power into the bar area. So by Monday we'll be able to plug the fridges in. We can get the coffee machine installed. We'll bring the fucking freezer down. Ooh. And then he's also putting up all the sockets for all the TVs, which means on Wednesday, our AV man's coming in to mount all the TVs on the wall. He's got a laser like level thing to make sure they're all level, and and that makes me happy. And then we're gonna have the CCTV up and running. We're gonna have the HDMI distribution system up and running, and etc. It's honest to God. It's fucking... I can't wait. So then I've got to get an electrician man to finish the lighting, which is a bit more of a challenge because it's quite a task. So I've been cutting 6mm ply tiles because have you ever seen those like shitty office? You know the ones on like the office ceiling tiles that we've got in the building.
Yeah,
they're fucking crap, right?
Yeah.
They're made of like fucking dried whale cum, I think, because the second you look at it, they crumble away. So I've had to cut a load of either 3mm or 6mm ply tiles, so that you mount them on the back of the ceiling tile. So when you mount a light to it, it has something like solid to fix to, so the tile doesn't go snap and just bend and break. So we've cut a fucking load of that ready to go. So we can actually mount all the lights up. We've got some beautiful wide hanging lights to spotlight the... Oh, it's going to be so good. And the comments, by the way, you lot that have commented on the video today, I have to be honest and say this genuinely and openly, thank you, because when you're there, fucking all the hours God sends, and some of the progress is fast and some of the progress is slow, and things go wrong and things go right and things get broken, etc., etc. And sometimes you're walloping your fucking head against a brick wall, and you stand back, right, and you look at it and you think, we might actually be building the best gaming space in the UK.
In the UK?
Because that's what I'm trying to do. I'm trying to build the best gaming space in the UK. And you're like, I might actually be building the best gaming space in the UK. And then you go, am I? Or is this just am I in my head here? Right? Am I just do I think I'm doing it, but I'm not? And then I see the comments come through. I'm like, we're doing it. We're doing it. Thank you, Dats and Des, for the one gifted. Thank you, Mordy Hammer, for 10 gifted memberships. You fucking legends. What a bunch of heroes. So yeah, it's one of those, like, it helps. It's nice to finally meet Henry the Sadistic Hoover. Henry the Sadistic Hoover this week, yes, there's more sucking than them on Empress Road.
Henry Hoovers are great.
Is the retail fittings Manhattan, by the way? I haven't got a fucking clue. It already is the best gaming space in the UK. And it's not our finished floor lighting or tables yet, Escapades. Let's not get too far ahead of ourselves. We could fuck it at the last hurdle. The website's starting to...
Is the website...
You can't do anything. You can't see it now. It's in test mode. It's offline.
Okay.
So a couple of new features being worked on, which I'm very excited about. And these features, I'm not going to talk about these features because they're back-end features that you won't know they're working.
Okay.
But it just makes it better than every other site in the space.
Okay.
It just makes things work in a way that other sites just don't work, and I can't fucking wait. And what we were playing with today was our point of sale. We bought some fancy point of sale devices, like
what?
tills. You know.
Oh.
So we have this beautiful screen that faces the person who's the staff member, and we've been making all the buttons for it, where you can like go latte, decaf, oat milk, blah, if you want to, right, and do all that stuff. And And then when you press it and add it to the order, there's a screen on the other side for the customer and it shows them what you're adding and what you're doing. Gives them a running total. Takes a while to take contact off.
It is a pet peeve of mine that when I go to a till, I can't see. So I can see the total just in numbers, but I can't see how they got to that total.
Yeah, but this literally lists it on it. It's like you get a whole digital screen in front of you.
Yeah.
It's and what you can do, is you can log in with your email address to your account, your Hobby House account, right?
Yeah.
And then in-store purchases will still gain you Hobby House points, and online purchases gain you Hobby House points, and you'll be able to redeem them for a manner of things. So you can keep them as money off an order, a la Element, right?
#1 channel on my YouTube recap. Smiley face emoji. Smiley face emoji.
And so you can log in, right? You can get your points. You can do that online as well, and we're going to have ways that you can redeem them: free table booking, free coffee, money off your models. However you want to use the points, it's up to you.
Nice.
Peak, utter peak. Thank you so much, Jeremy. If you've looked at your YouTube recap, right, and you know your top £5 super chat. Or let's do a goal for it. That'll be fun. Let's do an hour's goal, and we'll do, I don't know, 20, and we'll do top 5 YouTube.
Did you think our shower water smelled very chlorine-y today?
No.
I
thought it was lukewarm.
No, I'm getting like quite a strong sort of chlorine smell.
How many Hobby House points for a reach around?
I think Joe will just do it for a £5, to be honest with you, Britters. Top 5 channels on YouTube recap. There you go. That's what I want to hear. I want to hear from you. The Thanes have been sharing. There's a thing you can do, right, where you can go into YouTube on your YouTube device.
Top channel, top 2% of viewers. I need to get 1%.
So sometimes it just pops up and tells you, right, your 2025 recap is here. If you dismiss that, but you go to your home page. So on your home page on YouTube, so you go down bottom right corner, there's a little button there that says 2025 recap, right? And if you press it, it's got a load of like story things. It tells you who your like highest viewed channels were and all the channels that you watch on YouTube. So I want to know, right? I want to know. Because the Thanes have been sharing it, and some of them motherfuckers are in the top 0.1% of viewers on the channel. One person showed that they watched like 526 videos this year.
Oh.
That's many videos. That's more than I've made.
Is it?
Well, if I do 7 shows a week on average, and sometimes I miss a few, I would never do more than 365 videos in a year, would I?
Oh, yeah, that's true.
So, and I've missed a few. So
I wonder which ones they double watched.
Well, what will have happened is it'd been on auto replay and would have gone into like a last year stream or something.
Oh, that's nice for him to leave it on auto replay.
Well, probably because they fell asleep listening to Joe.
Yeah.
The ore snap might contribute, you reckon, for a reload? I don't know, maybe. Possibly. C'était possible. It might restrict each watch. I have no idea. I honestly, Prentice, one, I have no idea it exists. 2, I didn't. So, 1, I have no idea how it works. 2, I didn't know until today or yesterday, whenever it was, it existed. It was news to me. I knew Spotify did it loads. I don't use Spotify, so I don't get that kind of out like that thing that every fucker shares every December. I don't normally get it. But when it was YouTube, I was suddenly interested because now I can utilize it. So let me know. Let me know. I've got a busy weekend because Christmas and birthday and whatever, and I'm actually looking forward to it for a change. And I'm looking forward to next Friday doing another update video and hopefully being even further ahead. Yeah. I'm in the top 0.4%. That's 584 watched this year. Not put Demogorgon at 0.1%. 678 vids.
How do you find this out?
I literally just showed everyone.
I wasn't paying attention.
I'm in the top 0.4% of this channel.
Yeah,
Party
you are,
popper
Brandon.
Emoji.
Thank you so much for being in the top 0.4%.
I bet I won't even be that high, you know, because I don't watch your games.
If you're in the top 10%, chat, give 5 memberships. Even losing him. Hey, Says, how's it going, dude? Didn't get a YouTube recap. Guess I'm special. Yeah, so you go. I'll show you again, look, really. You go to your YouTube page. Right, it goes up. You go to the U section in the bottom corner, and you go, your 2025 recap is here. I don't know if you can do it on the desktop.
Yeah, maybe.
Top 0.1%, 660 videos. No auto replay here, but I do like going back to watch chat plays games and garage streams.
660 videos watched in a year.
Yestin's here for the vintage stuff.
Fucking hero. Thank you, Yestin. Thank you, Jeremy, for 5 gifted memberships. He was also in the top 1%, and he's gifted 5. I'm just throwing that out there, chat. Just so he likes it. The YouTube recap option may still not be available to everyone yet. Apparently the rollout is still ongoing. Is it a new thing? Is this the first time they've ever done it? Some of the Thanes have probably seen me more than you have at this rate. The amount of videos they've watched. 1,165 videos this year. 3 times more than... What, on this channel or just in general? Because that's a lot of this channel, I'll be honest. The recaps are not all released at once. Interesting. Okay. Over 625 of your videos. Is any above 550k channels watched, please, someone? It's the first time. Okay. So it's a brand new thing they're doing. I think it's cool. I like it. Apparently it's a staged rollout. I didn't know. All the Thanes were sharing it, so I just assumed they all had it already. Yestin clearly falls asleep with autoplay on. He's literally said out loud he doesn't use autoplay, Carl. Read. And listen. Brian read it out to you. In general. Okay, cool. If you'd have watched 1,165 videos of this channel, I'd have been fucking impressed, mate. The USA got it initially. The rest of the world is supposed to take roughly a week. Oh, okay. Top 0.1%, says Conrad. You watched over 1,500 channels, Brandon? Or videos? Because that's a fucking lot of channels.
Yeah. How do you have time to work?
Jesus, Mr. Like I say. 91 channels here. What's awkward is because on the Liam and Joe show, we sign into the iPads, open the stream so we can have the chat on our laps.
Oh, you count.
That counts as watching my channel on my account.
Yeah.
So when I go into my little TubeU recap, right, it tells me, turn the volume down, right, I watched 246 channels this year. My top channels, me and me. Because
246 channels.
You watched 246 channels this year. See?
Do you?
I watch a lot of YouTube.
246 different...
Yeah, have you seen what happens when I'm going to buy something and how much research I do? 246 channels I watched this year. I fully believe that. I watch more YouTube than any other platform.
YouTube is like an encyclopedia for me.
You watched a lot of football podcasts, I know.
I don't watch it for like chilling out TV time. I watch it to learn something and then it goes back off again.
Clever workaround there not to use bots to boost views. Bots are illegal, yes, but nothing says you can't watch your own. Mine's claiming 3,037 channels.
That's mad.
It's channels. I go down Shorts rabbit hole sometimes. Yeah, I mean, Shorts will rack up channels quickly. If you think, right, if you sit there for half an hour and you're watching 30-second reels, for example, and you keep flicking, that's 60 channels, bang, done.
This is so bad. No wonder our attention spans are so bad.
I got 1,986 channels watched. I'm guessing shorts is what bumped it up so high. Plus, I watch about 30 to 40 hours per week on YouTube.
I don't understand this because...
Do you know what? Do you want an interesting fact? I say fact. I'm pretty sure this was presented as a fact. Whether it is in fact actually fact, I don't know. You'd have to check it. This was definitely presented as a fact somewhere recently. YouTube is now the most watched app on smart TVs. More than Netflix, more than Disney, more than Amazon. It's the most watched app on smart TVs now.
I can't do it. It has such a like the foundation of YouTube for me is to go and learn how something's done. Go and see it be done. If I wanted to watch for like recreation, it would be the TV. I just can't.
James says, "Hey, YouTube, been a while. Baby Wren is born now, and Mrs. has still allowed me to live. I've more chance of getting drowned in the English Channel with a newborn." Congratulations!
I love that name, Wren. A wren is tiny.
Yeah,
it's a tiny bird.
Doomscroll, can't find my PC. Yeah, what's it called exactly? What's what called? It's just a YouTube recap. Apparently, not everyone's got it yet, so. 107 channels, you are number 1, and the Kieran Show number 3. Love you. Someone get Spanamec. In fact, James has just had a baby, and he can't afford a membership if you've just had a baby. We all know that pain.
Yeah.
Right? And Spanamec has just said that we are number 1 on his watch list with 107 channels watched. Surely, people, we can get these two people some memberships. Some gifted memberships, and give them the Great Hall love. Put your arms around them, right? Like this. Embrace them tightly and say, "Don't worry, this baby won't be the death of you. You'll just regret it forever." Rummer Clock says 0.1% of viewers, 2,928 channels watched.
This is crazy. I didn't think you could. It's like the amount of friends you have on Facebook. If you had 2,000 friends on Facebook, do you know 2,000 people?
Kev says, "Same, Luce. I watched this channel to learn how to play 40k. Look how that turned out."
Yeah, not well.
Liam Hoskins, 4,000 channels. I'm number 1. Get that man a membership as well. Brandon Lagasse, thank you for the 5 gifted memberships. You're an absolute hero. What a legend.
I truly think
Matt Perry, any and friends?
maybe 10 channels. I truly
I need to
think.
see your recap. Have you got the YouTube app on your phone?
On my phone, let's have a look. I'm waiting to hear back from Grandad.
Thank you, Brandon. You're an absolute hero for 5 gifted memberships. What a legend.
I think Grandad's gone to bed.
Let's help the grey names, right? Let's give them some memberships. Let's gift it out. Let's be kind. Don't forget, if you gift 20, you get a loose hope.
I have got a recap. Okay. Oh.
Luce is doing her recap live chat. Right.
Oh God, it's taking forever.
Yeah, it's stories. You can just touch on the right hand side of the screen. It'll go to the next story.
Okay, so number 1 is Warhammer 40k
No,
battles.
let's go for the next bit. It'll tell you how many channels.
188.
188 channels, Luce. You've watched.
188.
She looks legitimately surprised.
I was like 10. It'll be 10 channels. Number 1 is Liam Dempsey. Number 2 is the Saints Network because I mod that one for you. And
you can go back as well if it goes too
far. Number 3 is the yoga, and then number 4. Ben's been on my phone because it's a piano tutorial. So
See? Exactly. I am top of Lucy's channels. I'll have you fucking know. Did it give you what percentage of viewership you are in the channel?
I'm top 6%.
6%? You fucking part-time bastard.
I'm a whole number. All of you 0 point something. I'm a whole number.
I'm top channel. I only top 6% for this. Fucking honestly. Boo! 188 channels though, babe. Told you.
I don't know 188 channels.
Well, you must do because you've looked at them.
I can't remember them.
Well, I'm not expecting you to remember them, but it would have been pulled from a data pool where it logs what you've done. So.
Why does it need to log that?
So it can tell you at the end of the year.
What if you're like...
Now the Thanes have got a competition on next year who can be the top 1%, 0.1%.
What if you're looking at something really private and you don't want it stored and you're embarrassed and you just want to see if that rash on your perineum is something to be worried about? Why do they store that? They shouldn't be storing that.
James says, just realised my allow gifted membership tab was unclicked like a tit. So hopefully got you more gifted than needed by accident. You shouldn't have said anything, mate.
Yeah.
Hopefully you'll type that out, James, right? And you've hit send and you've gone, I know what I'll do for Liam. I'll leave it unticked for just another half an hour and then I'll tick it.
Yeah.
That's what real channel heroes do. I'm just saying. The Springies, thank you for the 5 gifted memberships. You're a hero. No, he got one straight away! Oh, for fuck's sake.
Rude. I did some more of my league today.
Did you?
I now have Mr. March.
Right, you are aware that the New Year's Eve stream is...
It'll be fine. It'll be
Very-
fine. I've figured out how many pages I need to do per night. It'll be fine. But I did have to start a 5th page, and each page can hold 50 gifters.
Just finished Faramir, Damrod, and Madril, taking me to 102 Mesbug models complete this year. One of my 2025 hobby goals complete.
Well done, mate. I've got the spreadsheet somewhere.
Top 0.1% up to 660 watched this year on your channel.
What a legend. What an absolute legend. Thank you so much, you wonderful human beings. We're up to 30 members as well.
What was I
Sorry,
saying?
you're not sorry. You've got your membership. You're happy now.
What was I saying when I gestured this?
That size of my penis.
No.
It's too small. They have no idea. She went like this.
I was doing this. I don't know what I was saying.
That's what she did.
I'm very tired.
You're tired?
I'm allowed to be tired. Everybody feels tired, babes. Not all about you.
It is all about me.
Other people are allowed to be tired.
What's the channel called? There you go. Love a bit of Mezgba. We need to play some Mezgba on the channel, I'll be honest.
Is it Middle Earth?
Yep.
It's not space.
Sexy. Goblins.
No, there's a B before the G. Middle Earth. Oh, I know it.
Sauron.
No, it's not.
Burns. Goblins.
No. And he said he wouldn't do it again. Middle Earth.
David, thank you for 5 gifted memberships. You're a legend. Go on, chat. We can do it. Joe has actively said, by the way, for those 100 people of you watching, yesterday on stream, it's live on air, right? So there's no denying this, that if we got to 500 members tonight, he would dress up in a stream as a seal. As a seal.
Middle Earth.
Late fee paying with my 3D printer. Well, I've got news for you there, chat, as well. We have decided that part of what we need to do to make Hobby House the best gaming venue in the world ever, right, is to have the nicest terrain, okay? To have the prettiest terrain of all the places that you can get terrain from.
Is the S space?
No.
Oh.
So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to email myself a copy of this picture. And I'm going to show you the sort of stuff we're working on for Hobby House. Because we may now have 3 printers on site. Whereas on Tuesday we had none. And now we have 3.
Is the B battle?
Yes.
So Middle Earth something battle game?
Yes.
Okay, Middle Earth something battle game.
Sexy battle game.
It's not sexy. Strategic?
Close.
No. Ooh.
Very close.
Strat?
Again, very close.
Back to work. Have a lovely weekend, everyone.
Thank you so much, Brandon. You're a legend.
Middle Earth.
Sexy battle game. Sexy battle game.
I was close with strategic.
And strat.
Well, strat is strategic.
Right. So you're somewhere in the middle.
In the middle of the word strategic.
Strat and strategic. Somewhere in the middle of those two words. You're almost there.
Stat.
No, that's worse. It's not in the middle of either of those things.
Oh, has Garcia just given me the answer? Strategy.
Yeah, there you go. Nailed it.
Middle Earth strategy battle game.
Yeah.
Well, that doesn't roll off the tongue.
Mezgba.
Oh.
And...
It's not gubba, it's bugger.
All right, bugger. To show you as well, right? So this is the sort of thing we're working on, okay? So I don't want L-shapes everywhere because I fucking hate them, okay? But I do want terrain that's functional so the game plays properly and the game works okay. I started looking at getting terrain sorted for the property, for the tables. You know what the biggest problem with it is? Cost. Fucking expensive. So, what we decided to do was, rather than buying terrain for our tables for Hobby House, we should make our own. And so, we had no printers on Tuesday. On Wednesday, we had one printer. Yesterday, we had two printer. And we've already made this. And when I say we, I mean Toby's already made this. I haven't done this. And what you can't see in this image is that it is fully modular. So the top roof comes off of both. The middle section comes off of both. The bridge comes off. And the little bit right at the top where you can stand like a little balcony comes off. It's fully modular. Every single building has a full building version and a destroyed building version. This is the sort of shit you're going to get to play on.
Is Toby going to make terrain that your models can actually go in?
You can go in those. You can literally go in those. The top, I just said that. It's modular. You can take the top floor off and it's hollow inside and you can move the models into it and put the level back on.
Like actually, so then can you do a Lehman Russ tank that fits in? If you say, for example, there's 8 Space Marines in there, there's actually 8
we're
in
printing
there.
terrain. We're not printing models.
Well, I mean, you could just say it's a statue of a Lehman Russ
That's
then.
illegal, right? Fucking cool though, right? Fucking cool. I'm telling you, chat. Best gaming venue in the country. I'm fucking telling you. You know me. Standards are set high. Would GameOut.eu or similar send you some samples? If I asked, yeah, they probably would. If anyone wants to see more, it's from Zorp's Kickstarter. Thank you. Nobody, I forgot where it had come from. Yes. His Kickstarter is fucking incredible, quite frankly. It is Zorp's Kickstarter. Is it called... Is it called Zorp Sector? Zorp Sector Rome or something? Is that what it's called? I think. What printer did we get? Right, now you're asking me a fucking question. I don't know. Toby's doing this. This isn't me. If I can find... Bamboo Labs is the brand. If I go into the website, I'll be able to tell you what the printer is. 3D printers. It is a bamboo... One of them we've got is a Bamboo Labs H2S. And the other one is a Bamboo Labs P1S 3D printer. The P1S is currently 90 quid off in Black Friday, so you can pick it up for £339. The H2S is not in Black Friday because it's very fucking good, and that is 1,000. We have since purchased a second H2S. Number 2 out. Out. Any idea on a grand opening? If we get to 100 members, I'll tell you our current plans.
No, Garsty, it won't be on that day.
If we get to 100 members, I'll tell you our current plans. Obviously subject to change. Why would I open on a Tuesday? That'd be weird.
Very weird.
That could be your birthday present.
Is it on a Tuesday next time?
Your birthday?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh. Oh, that's right, because James's is on a Monday. No. No, it's not.
James's is on a Friday.
Mm.
Excuse me, sorry. Oh no, that's December. I lied to you. James is on a Monday. You're right.
Oh.
Will you be offering a printing service as part of Hobby House? We are talking about it.
How long does it take to print something?
Anything from anywhere. It depends. Anywhere from 3 to 4 hours for a small piece. Some of those buildings were like 16-hour prints.
Oh wow. Will paint stick to them well enough?
Yeah, yeah. You can if you put a primer on it. Yeah, you can.
Okay.
You can then paint it. So the answer at the moment is uncertain, Phil. Right? To be completely honest and transparent. The kind of loose plan that we could come up with here is that we could, hey, how about you watch us play a game of Warhammer on the channel on this beautiful terrain? You like it? Well, guess what? You can play on this beautiful terrain by coming to Hobby House. You come to Hobby House and you ask to play on a sector Zorp or Zorp sector terrain table, right? And you come and play on that terrain table after watching it on stream. You go, fuck me, I'm actually playing on the stuff they were using on stream. And then we go, hey, you've enjoyed playing on this table. How about you purchase it? Not the table, obviously, but the terrain.
I was gonna say the whole table.
And you can purchase your own set of this stuff printed in-house by us. That's the whole concept that me and Toby are talking about. But it's not a business plan ran by the other directors yet. It's not something we'll be doing on opening. We need to... One of the things that's very important for this, one of the things that's very important for me in general, is we need to not run before we can walk. We need to not run before we can walk. So it's very important that we do the basics right first, and we get that nailed, and we get our basic processes down, and we are able to make you a nice coffee, you get to play a nice game, in a nice environment with good service, and if you order online, it comes to you next day, and all that kind of stuff, and you get the right products, and everything's packed correctly. That is really fucking important, right? We need to get that right first before we start selling sets of pre-printed terrain or sets of resin bases or fancy food or whatever the fuck it is we decide to branch into afterwards. We've got to get our basics right first. Because if we don't get our basics right, there is no point doing the complicated shit, because who the fuck's going to use us? Because we haven't got our basics right. Right? So, you know, we're doing many drink offerings off the bat. There'll be plenty of packeted food that you can buy. So, you know, premium crisps and chips and chocolate bars and what have you. But we're not going to be doing like hot food off the bat, because what's the fucking point? Because it's an extra complicated layer, it's extra red tape, it's extra environmental health requirements, and it's extra expenditure to get it all set up. It might be that once we're running and we're smooth and we're good and everything's working, we've got staff in place who can make coffees and not fuck it up and actually give a shit about what they're providing you. At that point, maybe we go, okay, now we can offer a pizza option, or a toasty option, or a bacon sandwich option. I don't know. I'm just spitballing here. And it might be that we get that nailed. We go, cool. Actually, we can start offering a printed terrain option, maybe, you know. So there's a scaled kind of process to getting to where I'd like to be. And there's lots of little ideas we're coming up with, and we have to, because of the way my ADHD works, we have to be cognizant when we're talking about this stuff that I don't fuck off in a direction focusing on this thing and go, whoa, why have I just spent 3 hours working this process out because we haven't even sold a fucking coffee yet? You lovely people got to have a Facebook. We already got a Facebook page for the store.
Have you?
Yeah, and an Instagram page.
I'm so behind.
If you search Hobby House or Hobby House UK or Hobby House Models, I think it's Hobby House, you'll see the logo. No posts, just a logo at the moment.
It's Hobby House.
On Facebook or Instagram?
Facebook. I'm not going on Instagram.
Our Instagram page, interestingly, if I search for Hobby... Oh, fuck off. Hobby House UK on Instagram, I love this. People were going to get very upset about this. 299 followers on Instagram. No posts. It looks like a right fucking bot page.
I sounded shocked when you said you were on Facebook, but I've already liked your Facebook page.
This is Instagram, look. 299 followers. No posts. Coming soon. John Mercado, oh my god. You were a fucking hero. Thank you so much for 20 gifted memberships. What a fucking legend. Up to 55 loose. You know what that means, 20 gifted?
Oh.
He's come in for a loose hope.
John, I don't have any good... Well, I have to do the opposites thing.
You don't have to, you do whatever you want. Joe decided yesterday to change it up again.
Okay.
And he was doing hopes that were basically based on pop song names or pop song lyrics.
I see.
Yeah. So he might have hoped that someone was, constantly living on a prayer.
Oh, I see. Okay.
Like Bon Jovi. Or I hope, like Rihanna, you are under that umbrella, Ella. Things like that is what he was doing. It wasn't. Some of it made sense, some of it didn't. It's Joe.
Okay.
Do you have a 3D license? Do you have a commercial license for 3D files you're printing to sell? Yes. Yes, we're buying commercial licenses. You probably know this about me, mindless telepathy. This probably isn't a surprise. I am not a person who likes to rip off other people's content or ideas or things and just reproduce them and be like, hey, look how great we are, or look how good I am. I say this forever, I've said it before. The reason why I do live battle reports is because I watched Titans and I liked them. The reason why I started battle reports in the first instance is because I watched Mini Wargaming and Tabletop Tactics and I thought they were good. The reason why I started live streams Talking Heads was because I watched Valrak. I'm very open about it. Like most of what I do is not an original idea, as is most things on YouTube nowadays in general. It's a copy. Same as there was a person on Facebook earlier whinging because Games Workshop shut down his page on Etsy because he was selling basically like differently posed Space Marines, and I'm like, it's their IP. Stop copying shit. If you 3D print something that no one else makes and looks completely different, I'm okay with it. But if you 3D print a copy of a specific Games Workshop model, I'm gonna think you're a bit of a bellend. So in terms of files, if I'm buying them for personal use, I am not selling them. We are buying everything with a commercial license because it means that we have the option to sell it in the future. We might not sell it. I just like that protection and that security. So, Channel stole your chat plays idea. That's fine. And a lot of them said it, like Titans did chat plays and said, we saw this on Liam's channel, we think it could be loads of fun. I think that's the great world. I don't want to live in a world where I go, I can't do that thing because someone else has done it. Because I might look at that and go, that looks fucking loads of fun, I want to do it. But as long as I say, I've copied Valrak, or I've copied Mikey, or I've copied Warhipster, or I've copied Kirioth, whatever it is, like as long as I give that credit, I feel like that's fine. Alright, joke's on you, Carl, I do not like looking at myself in a mirror. I forgive sometimes things are easy to overlook. 100%, yeah. 100%. I'll put it this way: if I buy a personal license for something, I decide I want to sell it, I will go back and buy the commercial license. Right? Go on.
I had to buy a full-length mirror for Ben because when he had quite significant speech delay, the speech and language therapist said, "Does Ben look at himself in the mirror?" And that's when I realised the only mirrors we had in the house were the bathroom mirrors, that he's obviously way too short.
Yeah.
So I had to buy a big full-length mirror that was freestanding, and we'd sit in front of the mirror and practice words like tiger. And you have to really exaggerate tiger so he could see.
Yeah.
Because obviously if there's no mirror, you think you're making the same sound, but you're not.
You're looking at it and think you're copying it, but until
yeah,
absolutely.
Yeah.
Interesting, isn't it?
Yeah, and it's when she said that I thought, oh no, we haven't got a mirror he can see.
It's also helpful to hear folks like you talk about it. So many people don't give any shots about artist credit as such. Like I'll use generic images all the time, and I'm okay with that. But if I find a specific image from a specific person that I want to use, if it's not out there for sort of kind of fair use, I like to go and ask the question. The other day I used an image that Joe put in the group chat that he had taken at Worlds, right? And there was a guy who goes dressed as a berserker with an axe on Joe, and there was pose, and it was all on purpose for Joe's photo. Guy's called Get Good. He's on on Instagram
Geek.
with 100,000+ followers, right? Obviously, someone who knows him or follows him had said to him, your fucking logo's on this thumbnail for this channel. And he popped up in chat and was like, you're using my image. And I'm not, I'm using Joe's image. But I had no idea he had a huge following. And afterwards, I messaged him and I was like I can change the thumbnail. I don't mind. I didn't realise that you've got fucking 110,000 followers on Instagram.
Yeah.
You want me to take it down? Not a problem. He's like, no, absolutely not a problem. So once I'd hung out in the chat for a while, I was like, oh, these guys are cool. I was like, beautiful, brilliant. But I was like, really sorry. I thought you were just a dude at a fucking event in a Berserker helmet. Didn't I? You had a huge social media following. Because I don't believe in just like fucking using shit and going tough. It's out there. I found it on Google. Because if someone took my logo, so my logo is not, I do this on purpose because I can't be too precious about it. My logo for the channel is the Viking Vegvisir, right? It's the Viking compass, and I use it on purpose because if you Google the meaning of the Vegvisir, I think it's quite relevant for the channel and what we try and do for people in the community in general. I kind of like that meaning. I'm a big fan of it, right? And then there's for the most part, there's a cartoon face that sits over the front of it to show that it's my channel, right? That's my logo, essentially. The Vegvisir behind my face and the Great Hall around the outside. I can't stop someone from using the Vegvisir ever, which is quite nice because it's the Viking compass. Anyone can use it. Mm-hmm. So you can put it on anything, right? And I can't get upset and angry about that, and that's fine. But if you took the whole logo in its entirety with the cartoon face, and you wanted to start putting it on things, or you took my football channel logo and started putting it on things, I'm like... Now, I've had people in the past that have reached out and gone, can I use your logo on, I don't know, a thing that they want to make, a dice tray. I want to make a custom dice tray, but I want to use your logo and you don't sell one. My answer to that is almost always, yeah, go for it. Just don't sell them. Like, you want to use my logo to go and make yourself a custom dice tray that I don't sell, go for it. Off you go.
Do you remember that random channel that stole one of your battle thumbnails?
Yeah.
That happened?
Yeah. I've had stuff come through before where YouTube goes, we think there's a copyright infringement, and I've gone and found a channel, right? It's like some fucking Russian channel somewhere, and they've just taken my streams and put it on their channel.
Oh, they've done like the line through it.
No, they've just taken my stream, put it on their channel, and I've gotten copyright claim from YouTube, original content, and YouTube take it down.
Do they give you the revenue that they generated?
Most of them so far haven't made any revenue, so...
But yeah, would they?
If you claim it, you get the revenue, yeah.
Wow.
If you put a copyright claim in on a video, what happens is the person who puts the claim in gets the revenue, and then you can dispute the claim. When you dispute the claim, the revenue goes into escrow. Basically, it holds it in a central pot, and then the channel has time to respond. If the channel responds and goes, no, I think my claim's correct, then they'll still continue to receive the revenue, but it's not been given to them yet. You can then appeal it, and someone at YouTube will review it. And then depending on who wins is where the revenue goes. If you lose the appeal, though, you get a copyright strike. If you get 3 strikes, they delete your channel.
Did they dub over you in a Russian accent?
No, it was literally just copy paste.
That'd have been so
it's
funny.
not hard to go, it was produced on this channel here on, let's say, the 1st of December, and it was posted to the Russian channel on the 14th of December. It's not hard to work out who put it up first.
Yeah.
It's not difficult.
Was there like Russian subtitles?
Nothing, Luce. It
What?
was just copy paste. I say Russian
right,
channel, you know.
I got it. I hope for you, John, that if something gets stolen from you to put on YouTube, that they at least dub over you or subtitle it so that the appropriate audience understands what the fuck is going on.
I say
because
Russia.
Warhammer anyway is confusing as fuck. Imagine not being English speaking and being subjected to it.
I say Russian, yes, and it might not have been Russian. It's just, it obviously isn't a UK-based channel, right? I'm just throwing that out there because there was one channel before where the name was like Russian word, you know? I say Russian, I'm being very ignorant here. It might be like Polish or whatever, I don't know. I don't know if they all use the same kind of alphabet, you know, that weird like angular fucking Eastern European alphabet thing that they use. You know what I'm on about?
Yeah, I think so, yeah.
Yeah. So, you know, it happens. It happens all the time.
Impossible to subtitle Joe.
Yeah. Yeah, you just dub him with Bill Bailey. I remember a guy on Twitch streaming lots of other people's battle reports years ago. I asked him about it and he banned me.
Ooh.
The thing is, right, the copyright thing's weird as well, right? So I had an absolute fucking heart in mouth panic on Wednesday.
Why?
So I finished the stream, right? Cool, no problems. Shut the stream down as normal. Got ready for the gym. Got in the car, went to the gym. Got to the gym at 9:30. Met Toby. Went into the gym. 10 minutes into a gym, I get an email on my phone. You've got a copyright claim on your video. Very common.
Because of Vinny's music.
Because of Vinny's music.
Yeah.
Very common because of Vinny's music, right? So what happens is there's a process I go through. So Vinny's music that I'm listening to, ! music, is made by a friend of mine. He loves making kind of Nordic themed music. He does it on his computer. He does a great job. It's on iTunes. It's on Spotify. You can listen to it. It's super cool. And he lets me use it as the background music for my tune, so we never have actual full silence, right? Which is very kind of him. But what happens is Songtrader, which is the company that manages his music portfolio for him, they use AI. I know, I'm sorry,
okay.
but they use AI and bots, and on YouTube, it scans the whole of YouTube. If it picks up parts of his song, it'll put a copyright claim on. Because despite the fact that he's given our channel to the company as an authorized use case, the AI does its thing, and the AI goes, this channel's using the music, and it gives a copyright claim. It's a copyright claim, not a strike, right? The whole process I just talked about happens. It claims the revenue. It tells me it's ineligible for me to monetize it. I don't have to put a dispute in. So I go in dispute. I have a license because I do. And then you put in a box saying I have full permission from the content owner to use this music. The artist's name is Vinny. Blah 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 blah. All that kind of normal stuff, right? Then you have to check 3 boxes. This is true. Blah 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 blah. And sign your name, and you hit go. And Vinny said, if you do that, Songtrader will let the appeal come through. They'll do nothing with it. 30 days, it will release it, and it does every time, every single time. Not had a single one that's been upheld, right? So I'm like, cool. It's a faff, but fine, whatever. It's literally 30 seconds of my life. The problem is that because of that happening quite often, especially if I stop, you have like a silent period with just the music, it's more likely to happen.
Okay.
Because it can hear it better.
Yeah.
It struggles to hear it me talking over it, right? That happens all the time. Okay, beautiful. Okay, fine. So get to the gym on Wednesday. Copyright. I was like, oh, fuck's sake. I just did it. Like, put it through. Hit send. And by the time I hit send, back into my emails, there's a second copyright, and I was like, that's not normal, right? I looked at it, and I wasn't copyright claimed for Vinny's music. I was copyright claimed for the food advert we watched on the channel.
Oh.
So I filled in my usual. I have full permission to use this content by the content owner, blah 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 blah, and hit send. And I was like, that's not true. Now the problem with copyright striking is, depending on the severity of the infringement, and if you try and lie about the fact that you can claim it, they can. This could happen, and point 3 is we could also just choose to terminate your channel.
Don't do that.
I had stuff. That's a problem. So I fucking shit myself, right? So I went straight to fucking YouTube on Twitter at Team YouTube. This thing's happened. Help! It was done by accident. It was on autopilot. They're like, yeah, once a dispute's been submitted, it can't be cancelled. What? So then I went to partner support, and I was like, partner support, help. And they were like, they got back to me yesterday lunchtime. I was like, if you give us the exact video URL, blah, 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 we'll make sure that no further action is taken. But oddly, by that point, the original content owner of the video released the claim. I was like, well, I don't have full permission at all. I don't know why you've released that. But, okay, good. As long as you don't argue with me. Fuck. Yeah, I fucking shit it for a minute. I was like, because worst case, do you know what the problem is when it goes to the dispute between 2 people? Do you know what deals with it?
AI?
AI.
Oh.
And YouTube are currently having a massive fucking issue. And if you look at Twitter, they're having a fucking huge issue with YouTube's AI bot just flat shutting channels down and terminating them. And then the person's going, what the fuck happened to my channel? That's all original content. I've made it all myself. What's going on? And then YouTube's coming back going, oh yeah, now our humans reviewed it. We've reinstated your channel for you. I'm like, I would literally shit my life out my ass.
Yeah.
So, you know, will Vinny let you play it in Hobby House? Well, we have a PRS license and it's on Apple Music and Spotify, so I think we just can anyway.
I thought you were going to say you got copyright struck because me and Toby sang You can go, yeah. Oh, because I was like, that's
I'll
a
be honest
very
with you, babe. Your
odd
voice
sentence.
is just. I love you, but it's not that good.
I didn't think it was.
No.
That's why I was thinking that's the only possible link.
Issue is some claims. Oh, that's a huge issue as well. There's a huge issue with people putting copyright claims in on content that's got nothing to do with them anyway. But if the person doesn't put a dispute in, they just get the money.
Oh.
So yeah, that happened. Wednesday night I was in a bit of a mild panic, and then I calmed myself down. I was like, I've never had any infringement or problem or upheld like issue before. I have a partner manager. They know. Like I know YouTube. They know me. I've spoken to them a few times. Surely I'm not going to have a problem. And then I went back to, they don't know me. There's billions of channels. They couldn't give a fuck. And I back and forth. And I went, look, I've not had any problems. They're not going to delete a channel over a fucking accidental dispute. Where I've instantly also messaged them and gone, this is what normally happens.
Yeah.
This is why, you know. The ridiculous thing is they're not shutting down channels whose entire content is posting someone else's videos while a person sits in the corner and nods and points at something fucking... I know, yeah.
What's that?
So there's a fair use policy. So if you, like, Games Workshop do a reveal show, okay? I put my window in the top corner of the reveal show and I respond and react to the reveal show.
Okay.
Right? Like, that's called fair use. I'm reviewing the content, so they can't copyright claim me.
Right, okay.
So what some people are doing is just reproducing the videos and put themselves in the corner. Don't even say anything.
Oh.
But because it's original content, because they put their little video over the top of it, they get away with it. So I wonder if I could just Lord of the Rings.
It's 4 hours that you're never getting back.
It's 4 hours of me playing Lord of the Rings. So what you need to do right now, chat, all 110 of you in chat right now, is every single person needs to gift 5 memberships. Just so if we ever get shut down, we've got a buffer, right?
Oh, that's a good point. 3rd edition. It was Toby humming Country File.
One YouTube I watch had had 2 claims in them, and a load of fans went back through all the channel videos to delete any vids they could cause a claim against the channel. Mad, isn't it? Reaction.
I was telling you earlier, Toby's a very lucky boy this month.
Why?
Because his name is Toby, he can have a free carvery in December. If your name is Tabitha or Toby and you can prove it at a Toby carvery, you get a free carvery.
You're gonna start doing that to your streams in my Russian channel. Please don't. Please don't. I don't want to have that fight all the time. I'm tired, chat. Look how tired I am. We're on £29 in super chats and 55 members on a Friday evening. You lot are normally the most keen. I've got eyes like piss holes in the snow. I've got to get up in the morning again so I can go back over work for 10 AM so I can talk to my my carpenter Rusticles. And once I've dealt with him, I've then got football and please don't, chat. Just gift. I'm supposed to be enjoying this mead, right? Look at these eyes. Look at this mecca I'm trying to build for you all. I'm building it for me, but you know, I'm also building it for you. It's sapping the life out of me, but in a positive way. It's hard to explain this to people.
Oh, it's not Toby Carberry, it's Farmhouse Inns.
Oh.
Is that just the changed name of Toby Carberry?
How much and how long does it take to change your name? Just for a free carvery.
Yeah, you might, if you do it tomorrow, you might just get it.
Being away from 40k for the past year, some told me 11th edition is due next year. Is that true? Yes, that's true. 11th edition is due next year. Jeremy, you've already gifted 5. Thank you so much for 5 more. 2 lots of 20 now gets also 2 loose hopes. I'm just throwing it out there.
They're not very good hopes.
Thank you, Yeston, for the 1. They're all important. They're all important. Thank you for the 6 gifted. Thank you for the 1, Yeston. Thank you for the 5, Jeremy. Your heroes. Absolute fucking legends. I told you, if we get to 100, I'll tell you the provisional opening date. The current penciled on Toby's calendar on his wall whiteboard opening date.
For the piss holes in the snow.
Thank Thank you, Hubris D, you fucking beautiful human. We miss you in Thanes, although it was pointed out literally in Thanes earlier that you're at an event this weekend not repping the Great Hall. Just throwing it out there. Good thing to not buy Codex yet. Yeah, don't. Baldrick, thank you for the 5 gifted. Miss you, though. Miss you, Hubris. Hope you're doing well, dude. Genuinely hope you're doing very well, sir. Who is Hubris D, exactly? A Thane returned today, so maybe another one could. Return of the Thanes. Does it end in a Y? No, weekend doesn't end in a Y. Off the bed, see you on Sunday stream. See you later, Dave. Thanks for hanging out, dude. Oh my lord. As much as I'm enjoying this mead, I am very glad we showered before the stream and put our little pajamas on, because this is making me want to go straight to bed. I am feeling it right now. I'm excited to review some detachments next week, though, so finally Grotmus is a little bit more interesting than what it has been. I wonder if they have heard the feedback and gone, Alright, right. I don't know why I'm putting stupid fucking faces either, I'll both you chat.
Eventually, if I can get a template for non-Warhammer stuff, basically Japanese anime and other nerdy shit, would you offer a print and paint service?
For files you provide?
Going with my local shop, and they have asked us all to go under their banner as they are trying to grow their numbers. Rest assured I'll be back.
Dom, you didn't need to do a chat that, mate. Love you, but you didn't need to defend yourself, bud. I was just on the wind up. That's lovely for your local shop, though. That's cool. I'm into it. God bless you. Still loving the Eldari. Ask me in a week. I've never tried mead, but I feel I need to change it. If you drink the, I've said it before, any of the dark fruity kind of coloured ones from Nidhogger, specifically sour cherry, unbelievable. Yeah, bought templates. In principle, yes, but I'd need to look into it, right? So in principle, yeah, I'd happily do that. In principle, I'd happily have you provide a file. We'll print them for a cost and have them potentially even painted for you. In principle, that's a good idea and I like the concept. Practice might be different. Like, I don't know whether we can legally print the things that you've given us. I mean, we're not buying to supply. I don't know. I need to check the rules. But in essence, I can't see a problem with it. You still have to be weekly. There is, in fact, a cupboard under the stairs, James. We definitely can lock him in a cupboard under the stairs. There is no force little bucket, though. And we can't lock him in there because he defecates every 23 minutes.
Who's this?
Joe. Joe, yeah, exactly. Although I have no doubt that he would quite happily take on additional commission work. So there is also a world where we can take a fee potentially to print it for you, and Joe could take a fee to paint it for you. I don't know. The last mead I had tasted too much like cheap wine. You didn't have a good one then. How do you feel about them apples? Oh my god. Because I put half a bottle in this.
Oh.
And you know, it's almost all gone. But it is December, right? It's Christmas now, so it's allowed.
The dog's got her teeth caught in her frisbee.
Well, that's stupid, isn't it? You'll struggle to eat dinner, didn't she? Well, maybe there's a new business to be built. Nobody. You ever thought about that? How much to get Joe to paint some fire slayers? 50 gifted. No, I'm joking. He won't do it. He wanted 500 members to dress up like a fucking seal because he keeps getting clubbed like a baby seal. Which mead would I recommend first time?
She's so fluffy.
This is always the one I would recommend. But then if you don't like sour... But I fucking have, in fact, drank a bottle of this in a night before on my own. It's just beautiful. There is also one called Viking's Blood from Lancashire Mead Company. It's very nice. I don't think it's as nice as this, but it's very nice. Does Hobby House want team to rep at events for 40k and 30k? No. You can. We're not going to have an official team, an ITC team. So from my perspective, the ITC team will remain Great Hall Shield Wall. Hobby House is less focused on competitive and ITC nonsense. Hobby House is more focused on you having the best weekend experience you can possibly have.
Of your life.
Well, I mean, so I was talking to Toby about this earlier, right? The ITC, the International Tournament Circuit, you get points for events that you attend. And over the course of the year, it takes your top, I think, 6 events, and I might be wrong. And it works out like your average points and blah, 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 blah. And it ranks you, okay, based on how many points you get. And someone wins the ITC because they get the most points, okay? Points now are weighted and directly correlated to number of attendees to an event, okay? So it used to be RTT was under 28 people, I think. GT was under number, whatever the number was. Major was under number. Super Major was under number. I can't remember what the brackets were, right? So it used to be essentially if you had over, I don't know, 200 people, it was a Super Major, and that was where the weighting of the points that you got was. So if you won a 27-man RTT, you got less points than if you won a 35-man GT, right? For sake of argument. They then scrap the brackets. So there's no longer RTT bracket, GT bracket, major bracket, super major bracket. I mean, there is, but there isn't. So the brackets exist in terms of what you would call the event, but in terms of ITC weighting, it no longer matters what type of event it is. It simply matters how many people are in the event. So if you win a 28-player RTT, you get more points than if you win a 22-player RTT.
What if people drop out though?
The risk you take. So if you win an 80-player RTT, you can get more points than if you win a 40-player GT, because there's more players. So it's considered more difficult to win the event, right? Following?
Yeah.
Cool, okay. Beautiful. So, to start with, in terms of single-player events, the maximum number of people we're going to be able to host is a 32-player tournament at Hobby House, right?
Yeah.
That's the highest number we can have, okay? When you look at the UKTC, and you look at some of the bigger events in the country that are running 200 to 300 man events every month, am I ever going to be able to compete to give people any level of meaningful ITC points with 32 players in an event? No.
But 300, 200, 300 people, that sounds...
Yeah, so I don't like the idea of it.
Yeah.
But I can't compete, right?
Yeah.
I can't. So I can't compete with other tournament circuits for size. So if I'm running an event near a weekend where the Southampton Super Major is happening, or on the same weekend as the Southampton Super Major is happening, if the individual cares about ITC points, there's no way I'm taking their business. There's no way. Why would they? I can go to an event with 300 people, where if I win it, I get massive amounts of points, or I can go to an event with 32 people. You can go to an event with 300 people and finish 50th, and probably get more points than if you won a 32-man event, right? So I can't compete for that business. So why bother?
Yeah.
So instead of competing for the competitive people who want to earn points, I can't compete for that because I can't put 100 people in my tournament. So don't compete with that. Instead, give people the best possible experience they can have. The nicest, most comfortable, the prettiest tables, the nicest event, the nicest environment, the nicest ambience, music playing, it's air conditioned, it's warm if it's cold outside, it's cool if it's warm outside. You know, I will compete with that. That's the thing that I will do. I will give you the best experience you can possibly have so that you go, didn't really get any ITC points, but fuck me, I enjoyed my weekend. It was so nice. And then you know, I played on some fucking cool tables. Everything was really chill. The coffee was beautiful. The hot chocolate was nice. You know, that's how we win custom, I think. That's why we spent money on speakers, so I can play the Space Marine music throughout the whole building. You know. Gecko, thank you for the 5 gifted. You're a legend. Up to 71. Chat with 30 away. I believe in you. With 11 minutes, maybe I don't believe in you anymore. We need one big £50 super chat and then 29 members. All right. Where's Hobby House located? Look, Hobby House is located in Southampton, UK, by a train station called St Denis. Northern France. Yeah, Northern France, Garcia. That's right, yeah. You can tell by all the berets and fucking croissants. What do you think of 2 separate point systems for comp and casual? Not talking like how power used to be an 8th, but comp could be more reactive, casual, or once or twice pass a year. So in terms of cost per model, is that what you mean? Like, as in, not per model, sorry, per unit. So the cost of a unit of Banshees or the cost of a unit of Intercessors, is that what you mean? You're looking for your facts?
Yeah.
I don't think they deserve one tonight. I'm looking forward to when Hobby House is the top gaming spot in the UK and I can look back at hearing all the behind the scenes from streams along the way. Amazing. I hope that's true. I do. I'm putting so much effort into this. So what I need all of you to come and I need all of you to like it. I need all of you to keep coming back every night. 7 days a week. And the day that our accountant says you're breaking even, I will be able to rest. I feel like casual players are at the mercy of how comp players perform. Yeah, they are. They are. And there is an argument to say that that sort of exists, whereby casual players could just use the points in the codex if you wanted to. Thank you, Naughtiness, for the 1 gifted. Which you could, right? Honestly. You could do that. I'm going to try and counter it, and I you know, I'm not trying to be a dickhead, because I would suggest I'm more of a casual player than a competitive player. But specifically for points changes, more so I think than rules changes, why wouldn't you just use the most up-to-date rules? Points even. And this is, I'm playing devil's advocate here, right? So hear me out. But although I don't love competitive, I don't mind it, but I don't love it. Although it's not my primary focus, and I prefer Garage, Beer, and Pretzels Hammer, right? The logic is, if you're using the latest points and latest rules, you and your opponent are arguably going to just have a better experience because the game should be more balanced, right? So if a unit is busted for its points and you aren't using those points because you're playing the casual points pack, it's still busted for you and your mate, and you might have a shit experience, even as a casual player. In fact, you're going to have probably more of a shit experience because you're a casual player when something's broken. Whereas if you use the most up-to-date points, you're going to have less of a shit experience as a casual player when you come up against a busted unit, because it won't be so busted because the points will reflect it. You know? That's my honest opinion. I get the differentiation between match play and casual play. I do, because I don't consider myself as much of a match player as I do as a casual player, but we use all the match play rules because I think it gives us the best chance of having a kind of more fun, chilled out, relaxed experience at tabletop, right? That's my honest opinion. I wish you all the best for Hobby House. Oh, bless you, Josh. Thank you, mate. I hope you come down and see it. When Liam's a millionaire businessman, he'll forget us. I don't think we're ever going to get there, Carl. And even if we do, I'll take the Thanes with me, I'm telling you. As a player still building and yet to play my first game, super competitive play pushes you to question, is your list any good? What if my idea of a good paint job looks crap on the table? Forget rules. I get it, Gecko, I get it, but I think some of that is internet noise, honestly. I think most people you'll play against, not all, but most people you'll play against, even if your list is suboptimal, because of the way the game is balanced at the moment, I think you'll probably, for the most part, probably have some fun and you'll enjoy yourself. I don't think you should. I wouldn't look at super comp. I wouldn't compare your list with what other people are running. Often, sometimes off-meta lists do incredible anyway because people don't expect it when someone turns up with 18 servo turrets. You know. I get you. Appreciate the input. No, anytime. Look, we talked about this a little bit on the Liam and Joe show recently. I don't like it's a competitive player and it's a narrative player. For me, it's a big sliding scale. From super narrative up to hyper competitive. It's a huge sliding scale. It's like the political scale almost. Everyone sits on that line somewhere, and some people move up and down that line, right? I don't think there's such a thing as a casual player, a narrative player, a competitive player necessarily. And you can have competitive players that also like narrative, and you can have casual players that actually like competitive. I think it is a generic sliding scale. But what I always say is, and Games Workshop push the whole, your codex is definitely still relevant because you don't have to use the match play rules because the match play rules are just for match play. And I get it, I get the concept and I get the principle. But I think that if you're choosing not to use the most balanced version of the game, you then arguably can't really complain if you have a shit experience when they've released rules to fix the problems that you're experiencing. So my opinion has always been, we're a casual beer and pretzels channel for the most part, right? Paddy and Tom are a bit more competitive than everybody else. But they have the ability to have fun and have a giggle and drink a beer and chat nonsense and chill out. I think that even though we're not a competitive channel, not using the most up-to-date version of the rules is maybe counterintuitive because we end up in a mismatch situation that they may have already resolved for us. And so you can have a situation where a unit is mental or absolute garbage, and actually they might have done something to already improve that or change that and just make you have more fun, let you have more fun. Games Workshop, I personally believe there are some decisions that they make that are based on model sales. We've been told in the past that's not the case and categorically untrue. But I honestly think that happens on occasion. I don't think it's commonplace, but I do think it happens on occasion. For the most part, though, what Games Workshop really want from a sales perspective is they want everything to feel equal. Because if everything feels equal, they've got more chance of selling everything. If you've got 3 units, Unit A is amazing, Unit B is average, and Unit C is shit, you can guarantee you're selling a load of Unit A, some of Unit B, and none of Unit C for the most part, right? But if Unit A, B, and C are all equal in their role and their ability and their power, you're probably selling all 3 of these units. So that is only assuming Games Workshop don't cook up and get the balancing correct. Of course, absolutely. 100%. 100%. Followed and found and followed the Facebook page. Thank you. That's just my input anyway. So, I'm still gonna push for Spirit Conclave Aldari though. I know it's not the most competitive. No, but it's fun. Then you should do that, right? Sometimes people lose their way by going, "Oh, I can find a super competitive list here, and I need to change what I'm doing and change my core kind of outlook." And I'm like, no, don't do the thing that gave you that passion, that gave you that inspiration. Stick to that, right? Right, do you think they can do 28 members and £50 in super chats and 26 likes? Have you liked the stream?
No, I'll like it now.
25 likes in the time you've done your hope.
I have to refresh because YouTube gets stuck. So it says you only have 12 likes, but...
Yeah, 75.
Yeah, YouTube gets stuck. So I'm refreshing because I haven't had nor snap tonight.
There's 112 people chat. I'll be honest, at this point, I'll just take the 28 members. Don't worry about the rest. I just please. Right. Okay. Are you ready for loose fact? The thing is, I will normally be like, I'll hang around for another half an hour and just beg like, is that a good enough sad face?
Maybe for someone.
No, it doesn't work?
No.
Right, okay, well.
We're far too sophisticated of an audience.
I tried chat. It's loose fact. I would hang around for a bit longer, but I'm fucking exhausted after this week and I need to go to bed. So you're amazing humans, but you have to decide now whether this is a true or false fact. So is it loose, as in L-U-C-E, it's true. Loose has told it, so it must be true. Is it loose, like L-O-O-S-E, absolute bollocks, she's just spouted nonsense here. You decide.
In 18th century Britain, you could take out life insurance against going to hell.
What? Yeston, thank you for the 5 gifted. Evan, thank you for the 1 gifted. Look at you lot. Who is it? Is it Yeston?
Yeah. Oh.
The dog I woke up.
Dog.
Is that still stuck on her teeth?
Possibly.
She's made a mess of that fucking frisbee, isn't she?
She likes it though.
It's bollocks, that thing.
Yeah. She's mental.
She's got a tooth stuck on my pyjama bottoms as well.
She kept bringing me the same piece of post earlier.
Because she gets to treat for it. Sounds daft enough to be real. I mean, it is medieval, right? There's a lot of stuff that I can believe. If Doggo isn't worth members...
It's when you go like that. And she goes...
Peak content, chat. Peak content. If in doubt, if desperate, get the animal out. If you were a sinner, your family would get a payout when you died. How would it work? How would that... Do you know what? That feels like in a medieval days insurance scam.
Yeah.
So the insurance company have gone, we'll insure you against going to hell.
No, I don't think it was an insurance company. I think it might have been the church, maybe.
We'll insure you about going against going to hell. Pay us some money, and if you go to hell, we'll insure you.
Yeah.
Right.
I had to have an interesting chat with James when we were learning medieval history earlier this year, because it even says in the history books that sometimes some people working in the church would take advantage of women. And he sort of looked at me confused, and you know when you think, I really just wanted to learn about medieval England. I didn't want to talk about this.
Yeah.
Okay, I'll put the kettle on. Here we go.
When's the Joe Academy coming? You want to learn how to lose every game? You don't need to pay for it. Just watch the streams. You'll learn how to lose every game. Pick obscure unit that everyone thinks is garbage and convince yourself it's good. Take obscure unit on stream. Lose with obscure unit. Complain for half an hour that obscure unit is garbage. Done. Absolute done. Repeat. You could stamp currency back then with a hammer. What would it matter? Yeah, fair.
Did you know that you could also, what's it called? Shave
Cats.
Coins.
Oh.
And that's how there was like, it was like making a profit, like the saying of making a profit or something. It used to be able to shave little bits off gold and silver coins. And that's why...
Turning a profit.
Maybe there was a saying, and that's why coins became... They either had ridges on or they didn't have ridges on, so that you could see evidence of tampering, essentially. Yeah, I didn't...
Sorry, I'm late watching the Burrow. Dave, we need 22 members and they're not doing it for us. Shout at them. Tell them to party hard. It definitely is a Joe Academy in the nutshell. Yeah, I thought so. That's what I thought. It's ultimate, innit? When they started putting ridges on them. There you go. See, you're right.
Yeah. Yeah.
I didn't know that. I didn't know that's where they came from.
No, and all these little sayings that we have, like, where do all the sayings come from?
Right, I'm yawning at you now, so I'd love to hang around for it, but I can't. I'm fucking hanging out, so I need to go. You're amazing people. Thank you so much. It's been a less excitable Friday night stream, but the hangout's been cool anyway, and I appreciate you. I do... Oh, my God.
Dave, they're really bad. I don't know why you're paying for them.
Dave, I was joking. It wasn't all about you doing. I was telling you to shout at everybody else. Fucking hell. Dave, WK, Andrew's brother. Thank you for 20. You got yourself a loose hope right at the end. Chat, there's 2 to go now. And a £50 super chat. There's 2 to go now, chat. Whilst Loose comes up with a loose hope. I'm going to keep interrupting her while she's come up with a loose hope so I can get these 2 in.
I hope for you, Dave, that in this economy, you don't need to shave the coins.
The
I
fuckers
feel
could
like
do
that's
2
quite
more.
a real hope right now.
Britters and Morley coming with 2 at the end there as well. Thank you, legends. Dave did call you fuckers though. He said the fuckers could do 2 more. Now we just got to wait another half an hour at least for the £51 super chat.
No, I'm going to bed. My herbal tea had valerian root in. I need a bed. It's like a
Valerian Steel.
no valerian root.
Darcy, thank you for the 1 gifted. Legend. For reference, 110 members is the equivalent of an extra £50 super chats. Shave the what? The coins. Shave the coins, Dave.
Yeah. I hope that in this economy, you don't need to shave the coin.
What I do have to tell you, because of the gifted, before we go, as the last part of the show is the proposed opening date, right? So, calendars ahoy, chat. At the moment, we are currently sat on the 5th of December. We've got this weekend to have some final touches and finishing touches put to the bar by the carpenter, along with a couple of other little bits and bobs. Next week, hopefully some of the lighting will be going in, the screens will be going up, the HDMI distribution system will be connected, the CCTV will be connected, and Toby and I can finish building our shelving units. Once the shelving units are built that weekend after, the tables will start being built, and that will take probably about a week, as well as the lighting being finished. Then we're into Christmas, and no one's going to want to do anything over Christmas because it's Christmas, right? So we sort of stop. Toby and I have loosely penciled in, and this might be difficult for some people, but it might also be amazing for some people, and I'm open to feedback, that Friday, the 2nd of January, will be a, hey, Thanes, do you want to come and see it before other people?
Ooh.
Hopefully then maybe followed by Saturday, the 3rd of January, being, hey, influencers who we're affiliating with, you also want to come on site now? And guess what? Thanes, you can meet them. And then Sunday being a soft open to public, come and have a look if you want to. So that weekend, for clarity, currently penciled in is the 2nd, 3rd and 4th of January. And we're hoping that it kind of ties in with people's Christmas leave and stuff. So actually it might not be that difficult for people to come down. Subject to change. Already wondering whether I bump it by a week because of the proximity to New Year's and Christmas. All right? But that is on our calendar. And it's scarily close when you think about it like that. Less than a month away. Less than a month away. And it would be closer if it wasn't for the fact that when Christmas hits, lots of tradies and stuff and companies close down. Our web development company closes for 2 weeks. So we can't launch a website without them open because there's no way I'm launching that website whilst they're closed. We can open the physical site though. Exactly when I'm working. Well, maybe Escabate, you're local. Maybe we can give you a sneak preview before then, all right? Yeah. Dance and shave your penis. I mean pennies. Okay. Yeah. No one put the £51 super chat in.
That's okay.
Anyway, thank you guys for hanging out with us tonight. You are amazing. Big shout out for Dave coming in with the 20 gifted to push us over to the basically finished, right? Whereabouts is the store? Southampton, South Coast, UK, right? Search for St Denis train station, Southampton. It's 5 minutes walk from there, okay? You're going to be able to get stock in over Christmas. To be confirmed. I need to speak to Games Workshop next week. So thank you for hanging out with us. You guys are incredible. You're amazing. I love you. I'm so excited by this project. Keep your eye out for the behind the scenes stuff because I'm just grinning like a Cheshire cat at the moment because I'm so fucking happy with it all. We will be live again on Monday with the hobby show. We'll be reviewing any of the detachments that have come out over the weekend, right? And then on Tuesday we've got the Liam and Joe show. We can talk about it a bit more. It's a live game in the evening. It is Toby's back on air. He's in the chat right now. Everyone say hi, Toby. Toby's back on air on Tuesday. Gets Joe with the Votan. And Toby was on about bringing the Necrons, I think.
Godspeed to us all.
So look out for that one on Tuesday night. Wednesday is another Warhammer 40k show. Thursday, another Liam and Joe show and the live game in the evening. There's me, Paddy, and Tom involved. No Joe. He's got a day's leave booked. How fucking rude. So it'll be the Liam and Toby show in the daytime.
You're a pretty amazing boss because every job I've had, absolutely no annual leave gets approved in December.
I mean,
so
he's like, can I take a day off? And I say yes. That's how it works.
Yeah, he's a lucky guy.
Yeah. I mean, he manages his own fucking time off anyway, so, you know. And then we've got Friday, we've got After Dark. We're back in next week for After Dark. And we'll come up with a stupid topic from the Thanes and we'll all get drunk and have a great time. You ready for that? You ready for next week? You here for it, chat? Remember, you've got to watch every single video to be in the top 0.1%. So don't miss it. Don't miss it, right? You're amazing. Me and Barb have fingers crossed it's a raging success. Oh, bless you. Thank you. And thank you, everyone, for the genuinely, amazingly kind words on that video. It's heartwarming. The behind-the-scenes video comments are absolutely heartwarming. So, insane. You're amazing. Thank you so much for watching. Before we go, however, it wouldn't be the end of the show without Luce saying...
Best chat.
Best chat. Right? So should you, Liam. Hobby House is a fantastic project we are loving. Thank you. Love you all. Thank you so much for watching, you wonderful human beings. Hopefully you have an amazing weekend and we see you on Monday. If not, we'll see you in the next one.